Hello friends, welcome to my channel Code with Mohsin. As you all know, we have completed 2 lectures of SQL Basics. Now today I'm going to demonstrate you the concept of joins, how join works. Basically, two tables are joined using joins, right? If you want to fetch the data from both the tables, you have to use joins. Tables can be different, table can be same, right? So for that, I have already written some queries. Now we are going to execute them one by one. So first table is student data and inserting data in it, and our second table is courses. Now I show you what is inside the student data. Select all from student data. Now you can see we have two columns and we have total number of 21 students. Now I show you what is inside the courses. Select all from courses. In courses we have total 18 courses which are different from each other. Now our goal is to join these two tables, right? Because these two tables are related. One table contains student names and another table contains courses. Now we want to see the entire data. For that we have to use join. Now we are going to use first type inner join. For that we have to write query select all from first table. It can be anything. Let's say I'm taking student data from student data join inner join. I show you how inner join works. Select all from student data inner join second table name courses on. After on we have to mention the matching columns. In both the columns we have IDs are the same in both the tables. So these are our keys. So based on this the join will work and it will fetch the data from both the tables. So how it works I show you. We have to mention the first key column from the first table student data dot student ID. In first table we have student ID name column, right? Equals to this equals to second table courses dot student ID Now we are going to execute it. Let's see what happens. Remember we had 21 students. Now we see what we get. So you can see we have got the data from both the tables. How a join works, I already told you. Join helps to get data from two tables or more than two tables based on keys. So this was the key from first column and this was the key from second table. This was from first table. Now in inner join we get matching key rows, right? For 1 we will get 1, for 2 we will get 2, for 3 we will get 3. Like this inner join works. Now we had total is 21 students, but now we are getting 18 students only. I told you in inner join matching keys will be fetched from both the column. We had 21 students but we are getting only 18 students because in second table we don't have the data for remaining students, right? Now we have to check the type left join. In left join we get all the data from this table, this first table, whatever the name is. It can be courses or it can be student data, but the left join fetches all the data from this side only, not from this side, right? Let's see. So now you can see we have all these students. Now we can see we have all the 21 students because left join fetches all the data from first table and we get matching rows from second table. Now from 18 up to 18 we have got the data, but for remaining students from 19 to 21, we don't have any data, so we have got the null values, right? Same way right join works. Right join, now in right join all the data will be fetched from courses from this side, not from this side. Now we are getting all the data from this table, right? Now you can see we have all the data from this side and matching rows from this side. So because we had only 18 rows in the courses table, so we have got complete data. Now we see how full join works. In full join we get entire data from table 1 and from table 2. In full join we get complete data from both the tables. In inner join only matching key rows will be fetched. In right join we will get data from this side. In left join we will get all the data from this side. So that's how the join works. So guys, you can see this column has some countings starting from 1 up to 21, but you can see we don't have ordered values, right? For that we can use order by this student data dot student id. So now you can see now we have ordered data. Why we use dot? Because which is our table, we mention it here. Dot which column we want to fetch will be here. So it is not ambiguous anymore for the SQL. If you don't want all the columns, you can get desired columns too. Let's see how. Suppose you want select, you want only student names, student name and course name. So you have to mention student data dot student name comma courses dot the column name of this table, course name from student data full join inner join courses on. We have student id columns same here, so these are the keys from both the tables. So student data dot student id equals to student courses, the table name first, dot column student id. So you can see we have got our desired columns, student name and course name, right? Guys, one more important concept of self join. I show you another table which I have already executed. Select all from employee. See, you can see the employee table I have already made. Yes. Now we have employees from a company. All the employees are mentioned here and the manager of these employees are mentioned here, but we don't have names. So here the self join concept works in that in self join we give two names to the same table. I show you how. Suppose we want id. Suppose this is our employee A. This is the first table. We want a dot id, a dot name, and A dot salary, A dot designation, and from table B we want your desired columns. You can provide alias, right? As I have mentioned manager. This was the b dot name column, but it will come as manager in the result. I will show you. So I was telling you the concept of self join. From same table we will fetch the data. Join employee B. Now the same table employee, name it B. The key will be from table 1. Suppose this is table A, employee A. So A's manager ID, A dot manager ID is equals to B's ID. So imagine this table, this is the table B, but suppose this is table A, table B this side. So now manager ID's table equals to the ID of table A. Manager ID's table is equals to ID A. So this is ID, the B dot ID. B dot ID. Why? Because the query starts from here. It will check the manager ID. It will check manager ID and goes to another table B where it is ID, right? It will go from here to here. Here that will get the Michael. That's how the concept works. See how you got the Michael, Asha, Asha. That's how a self join works. So self join is a bit difficult. You have to practice a lot. For today, it is enough. In next lecture, we will see some more concepts. Take care. Bye bye.